Ugh. Look, man, three or fours are not to be loved, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the desperateness, man, that a lot of guys have when they go overseas. You know, these passport bros. I'm seeing a lot of desperateness, bro. I'm seeing a lot of urgency, bro. See what I'm saying? And the thing is about being desperate, man. It's like you'll take just any old thing, really. You know, you'll take any old thing that the cat dragged in, bro. You see what I'm saying? And I'm seeing a lot of desperation, bro, from like passport bros. I don't see guys who are out there getting real women, bro. I'm seeing guys who are getting prostitutes, hookers, call girls. That's what I'm seeing on this social media thing, bro. That's what I'm seeing on this YouTube thing, bro. There's a lot of guys just going over there being desperate and thirsty. Why can't you say no, bro? Why can't you say long-term relationship no to a 304? A female that sells her body for a living. Why do you want to get into a relationship with that? It shows your value right there, bro. Think about it. A high value man, he wouldn't make a 304 or a hooker or a whore or a 304 his girlfriend, bro. Come on, man. That's only for thirsty dudes who are desperate, bro. Desperation shows low value. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of passport bros out there that's low value for no fucking goddamn reason, bro. You see what I'm saying? So you see dudes out there trying to wife these 304s up, you know, just because they got access to sex. I see what your game is, man, passport bros. You just want access to sex. That's what it is. You're not marrying these women. You're not getting down on one knee. You're not proposing to these women. You're not making these women your your fiance. You're not doing none of that, bro. You just want access to sex. You don't care if she worked in a massage parlor. You don't care if she was a passport. What am I saying? um, you don't care if she's a fucking goddamn bar girl that worked in, you know, Pattaya, Thailand. You don't care, bro. You see what I'm saying? And it's time for a lot of guys to start caring about where your woman has been, bro. Because only a low value man would try to make a 304 his girlfriend or wife. It shows desperation. Let me tell you something about a high value man. High value men are very picky. That's the reason why a lot of like average women have a hard time getting a high value man, because these men are very picky. You see what I'm saying? These men are very picky. And when you got a roster of women, you got plenty of females coming at you. Okay, when you got plenty of women coming at you, you can afford to be picky. You see what I'm saying? So you got guys out here that's being thirsty, going to other countries, but yet I don't see like a legit passport bro just putting a ring and getting married to a real woman that's not a whore, that's not a slut, That's not a goddamn 304. So you can say, yeah, passport bros are winning and winning, but I'm seeing passport bros losing, bro. It's the type of women that they're being with. It's not, you gotta understand, bro. A 304 is a 304 anywhere in this world, bro. It don't matter where you go. A 304 is a 304. See what I'm saying? So you can't be out here just marrying this any old thing and getting into a relationship with just any old a woman, bro. You gotta say, you know what? You are a 304. No, we're not gonna get married. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. And that's it. You move on to the next real woman. You see a lot of guys, what they do, they go to Thailand, they go to Pattaya or whatever, and they think these women are real women, and they want to put on their Captain Save-A-Ho cape, and they want to save these women in distress. You see what I'm saying? They want to save these women in distress, because a lot of them are struggling out there, and they need a Captain Save-A-Ho to save them from that bar life. Trust me, bro. I know all about Pattaya, Thailand, and them women out there, they are struggling. Okay, don't get me wrong. Some of them making good money and stuff like that, you know, but a lot of them are struggling, and they're looking for a Captain Save-A-Ho from the West to come and save them from doing that whole thing, bro. Being the 304. Because a lot of them, don't get me wrong, a lot of them don't want to do that type of work, but they forced to do it to feed their families. So when you get with these 304s in Thailand, guess what? You got to send money to their parents also. You know what I'm saying? You got to send $200 or $300 a month to their parents when you get with this female. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to go overseas, bro, go overseas right. Like, get away from the tourists, areas, bro. Get away from the tourist areas and get a real woman. Stop trying to make a hoe into a housewife, because it's not going to work. You got to understand, like, bro, once a female tell you that, she's a 304 or whatever, you got to walk away from that. Just like the female I was dealing with, right, the other night. Remember I telling you guys, the female I was dealing with, right? I'm hanging out with her. I'm making out with her or whatever. And then once we hit the other club, she told me, don't tell nobody that we know each other, okay? I said, okay. So then we went into the bar or club, and some of the guys I was playing pool with, right? Okay. They hit me up on game. They was like, man, you know who you dealing with? You know who she been with? She's a 304. she's a 304. What are you doing? And I was getting laughed at. I was just like, nah, I don't want to be with this female, man. I'm good. So I ghosted her, man, because she was a 304. I'm a little bit older, so I'm picky, man. I don't want to be, I'll sleep with a 304, but when it comes to like relationship bullshit, no, I'm not going to get into a relationship with a 304, bro. You must be out of your goddamn mind. Gotta have them standards, bro. Black men gotta have standards. Wherever you go, overseas, it don't matter, bro. If she's ugly, bro, you need to not fuck with her. If she's ugly in the face, you got not fuck with her, bro. You see what I'm saying? If she's ugly in the face, say no. Some guys don't care about the face, but you gotta care about the face, because then you'll have unattractive babies. Who wants to have ugly children? Raise your goddamn hand. No, I don't want to have ugly sub-5 children, bro. You see what I'm saying? Your children will suffer from your reactions. Hey, I'd rather deal with a female that's pretty and got no booty and no ass, but she got a pretty face. I'd rather deal with her than deal with a butter face. Because some of these females, even though they're butterface, they're walking around like they're the prize. I'm like, oh no, baby, you are not that all that in a bag of chips. You see what I'm saying? You know, you know, you are not all that in a bag of chips. Women who got butter faces, you have no reason to be uppity because everything is looking good but your face. You know what I'm talking about. I see these women out here, everything look good but her face. She thinks she all that in the bag of chips. I'm like, bitch, let me tell you something. You are not all that. You are a butterface. Everything look good but your face. You got no reason to be walking around like you some type of princess or something. No, 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 no. There's nowhere in the world. Let me tell you something real quick. There's nothing. There's nowhere in the world that I would like get into a relationship with a female that has an ugly face. I don't care what her body look like. She can have a perfect body. She can have a perfect body of a 10. And I'm like, oh, no, no, baby, you still got that ugly face. So you got no reason to walk around like you better than everybody. You got no reason, okay? Unless your face is a 10 or even an 8, you can't be walking around like you all shit. Like guys, they simps. So they hype these women up like they goddesses and shit. Like how many simps have told you that you are beautiful? Because you are not. Everything is good but your face. Imagine if you have babies with this butter face, okay? Your kids won't be beautiful. Your kids won't be attractive, okay? Okay? So that's why you gotta watch what your kids look like, man. That's what my mother used to tell me. Watch what your kids look like. Don't be laying down with this any old thing. You got passport bros out here just laying down with this any old thing. I'm seeing this shit, bro. You got David Campbell. Who else? Who's laying down with a butter face? What's her name? What's her goddamn name? What's his name? Was it Game Abroad? Okay, this guy right here. I've been following this guy, man. And the reason why I follow him because someday I want to go to Thailand. So I'm looking at his life and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay. But the woman that he with, she is not beautiful, bro. That's not the standard beauty at all. We need to get out of here because it's starting to rain. We need to get covered real quick. You know what I'm saying? You got Game of, and nothing wrong. He's a good brother. I'm not mad at him, man. He's looking for love, man. He want to be loved, just like a lot of dudes. But you're looking for love in the wrong places, bro. Shit, it's starting to rain right now. Shit, we gotta get some cover. He's looking for love in all the wrong places because he's desperate. You said, well, you know what? He's not desperate. Well, yes, he is. He's with 3 or 4. He ain't told her to kick rocks. You see what I'm saying? He hasn't told her to get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, Game of Broad, his woman got a nice booty, man. I'm like, God damn, she got a nice ass, but it's below her neck, man. That's what I'm concerned with. And you know what I'm saying? These women, bro. You feel me? You can't marry these women, bro. You can't marry 3 or 4s. They for the streets, man. You see what I'm saying? They are for the streets, 3 or 4. So keep on trying to turn these women into housewives. In the end, you're gonna find out that it wasn't a good idea. know, there's men out here, they're looking for love. They haven't found love in a long time. They struggle getting females. But that's not how you do it, though. You see what I'm saying? Falling in love with a 304, a female that's a hooker that been selling her body. She got a body count all the way up to the sky. So when you go to Thailand, stay away from Pattaya. Pattaya is full of hookers and hoes, bro. Okay, get away from there. Go to another city and meet your woman at the gas station. She working at the gas station. Go to a different go to a different city, man. You know what I'm saying? In these cities, bro. Go to a different city. Go to a different city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go to a different city. Stop playing around. Stop being thirsty. Stop being desperate. Cause that's what you're doing when you making these hookers and hoes your girlfriend, man. You see what I'm saying? She's a hooker. She's a whore. That's something that you don't want to be with for the rest of your life, bro. Pick a real wife, a real woman, bro, and ask her questions. Are you a hooker or a whore? Were you working in Pattaya? She say no, then yeah, you can get with her. But if she says yes, just walk away. Okay, I'm done with you. You are a whore. You are a 304. You see what I'm saying? You are a 304. A 304, I mean. So I'm not gonna like be in a relationship with you, bro. Tell that female straight up, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. You a 304. I gotta move on to the next. I gotta go to the next city. Go, them tour spots. These women are only just for fun. They're not for wife and up, bro. But then you got guys out here, trying to wife up these hookers, these whores. And I'm like, bro, that's not the way to go. See what I'm saying? That's not the way to go. You know? Get you a real woman, a real wife that can cook, clean, suck dick. Make sure she's not a whore. And you know what it's called, bro? It's called dick control. I control where I put my dick, okay? A lot of guys ain't got that. So they get online, they start parading these women. They start parading these women around like they're regular women. Like you got like Travelversity out there parading Lucky like she's a fucking like a normal woman or something. I'm like, bro, she is not a normal woman. She is a porn star. She was getting fucked on camera, and you still with her to this day. That shows how thirsty and how low value you really are. And I know motherfucking like, man, what you talking about? You just hating on him. I'm like, bro, I hate on him for wifing up a porn star, a female that was getting fucked on camera. Really? You see what I'm saying? No, fuck all that, bro. Don't do that, man. Get a real woman. The one thing you need to do, man, don't get to an old age and be alone, bro. I'm seeing too many dudes out here getting to like 50 and 60 years old by themselves, bro. They ain't got a woman to take care of them or nothing, bro. Then again, they get to 50 and they're broke. Don't get to 50 and be broke. That's number one, bro. If you are 50 and broke, yeah, you're gonna be like one of these passport bros trying to go overseas to get laid. No, don't do that, bro. Build yourself here. Stop trying to travel while you young. I think a lot of these youngsters, man, they wasting their time going to Pattaya, Thailand, going to the Philippines. Okay, they wasting their time. They haven't built no money here in the West. You're too young. Like, well, what are you doing? I look at Travel Versity. I look at some of these other like young passport bros. I'm like, bro, like you haven't built yourself here in America. You haven't, took care of your financial situation, but yet you traveling and you chasing these 304s. These 304s are just a quick nut up and be up. These 304s are a quick nut and be up. You're not looking for a real wife that's going to take care of the family, that's going to suck your dick, you know, cook your food and stuff like that. You're not looking for that. You out there looking to get a quick nut. And let me tell you something real quick. A quick nut is nothing, bro, because sex only lasts for like 15, 20 minutes. A real good wife can last you a lifetime. And she can suck your dick. And she ain't got no diseases or nothing like that. You ain't getting no HIV from her or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to be with just one woman versus being out there with just a bunch of women hanging out. Or you using condoms, that's cool. You see what I'm saying? Because the more you out there fucking with a bunch of 304s, the higher your chance is getting HIV. The higher your chances of getting HIV. You fucking with 304s, bro. And you don't care. You gotta care though. What happened to get a wife that can cook and clean, bro, and suck your dick at the same time? What happened to getting a wife that can be with you until you get old, bro? Because believe me, bro, one day you will be old. And you trust me, bro, you don't want to be old and alone. That's something that you don't want to do. You want to have a wife that's cooking and cleaning and she like 15, 20 years younger than you. Until the day that you die, you don't want to be alone, bro. And a lot of guys, they choose these passport bros, they choosing these hookers, these whores, that's just a quick nut, bro. Like I said, man, sex only lasts for so goddamn long, bro. Busting a nut is 15 seconds. But you want to look and get a woman that's you want to get a woman that's not a hooker, not a whore, not a 304, okay? You want to get a woman that's only a freak in the bedroom, but she's a lady in the streets, like Ludacris said. She's a lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed. That's what you want, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, Game Abroad said he doesn't want to wear condoms over there, so he doesn't. I see, but the thing is, I get that part. So he's staying with just one woman. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But the woman that he was with is still a 304, though. It doesn't take away the fact that she was a hooker before he met her. That don't take away that. You see what I'm saying? What's up with a con? What's up with a North Carolina? What's up with a Maz Dart? What's up, Barack Putin? What the hell, Barack Putin? What type of name is that? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be old and alone, bro. So you pick your woman right, man. You have to say no to 304s. It's not gonna turn out good for you long term. Yeah, for a quick nut. Yeah, you having sex with her and stuff like that. But what about when you get old, bro? You see what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure some of them women in Thailand, right? I'm pretty sure, some of them women in Thailand are not, wanting to be in that lifestyle of being a hooker, and they got no choice because, you know, they got no choice because, there's no opportunity in Thailand for females, so they gotta go the hooker route. They gotta go the 304 route, and I understand. And some of the women are good women, but most of them, bro, they're 304s. You can't marry them, man. You know what I'm saying? So some of these passport bros, they with these hookers and hoes, and they don't care. But you gotta care what she's been though, because it makes you look bad when you're out here wifing up a female that's a hooker or a hoe. Think about it, bro. It's so simple. You can get away from Pattaya and go to another part of Thailand and get a real woman that's gonna fuck with you, bro. You don't have to settle for a hooker. The reason why a lot of them dudes are settling for these hookers and hoes because it's easy pickings. You go to Thailand, you meet a female that's desperate, just like you're desperate, right? And it's easy pickings when you go to Thailand, Pattaya, right? Because Pattaya is where all the hookers and hoes be at. So a lot of desperate guys go there looking for love, and a lot of them women out there, they're desperate too. So you got desperate meeting desperate, desperate getting with the desperate. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Always wear a condom. You always wear a condom with them hoes, bro, because they're 304s, bro. You know what I'm saying? 304s. You always wear a condom. All you gotta do is ask these females. Ask them when you go to Thailand, you go to the Philippines. Ask them, are you a hooker? Are you a whore? Are you a prostitute? Are you a call girl or a bar girl? Ask her the questions, bro. She say yes. You gotta get away from her. You gotta ghost her. Cause that's not what you want to do, man. We getting old out here. You really want to be by yourself with a prostitute? Really? Time is ticking, man. And if you want to be by yourself, go ahead and keep on fucking with the 304s. But you need to get away from the tourist areas. Get away from Pattaya. There's plenty of women in Thailand that are not hookers that will get with you. A lot of guys get that, but some dudes are just simple-minded. There's plenty of room out there in Thailand. There's real women out there that will get with you, right? You just a little lazy. You don't want to go look no place else, but you want to go to Pattaya where all the hookers and hoes be at. It's just easy pickings. You see a lot of guys. They don't want to spit that game. They don't want to put in the work to get a real woman, so they go to Pattaya, where females are easy to get because they're desperate. Any woman in Pattaya, Thailand, is desperate. She is. She's looking for a Captain Save-A-Ho. She got a kid by a Thai dude, okay? And none of the Thai men none of the Thai men want her, so she's looking for a foreigner to save her from her situation. Because she was being a little hoe. She was being a little slut. You see what I'm saying? So they're all desperate. They're looking for foreigners to save them. And most of them got kids in Pattaya. I wouldn't be surprised if, Game Abroad girlfriend got a kid somewhere, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she's a single mother. No, she's a single mother. She gotta be. And a lot of guys, they might think that I'm hating, but I'm really telling you the truth because 304s and hookers are not to be married. Go to the library in another part of Thailand somewhere and meet a woman out there. Go to like a coffee shop. Go to Bangkok. Bangkok, you know what I'm saying? There's not a whole lot of hookers and hoes out there. Go out there and look for a real woman that don't sell her body to the streets. You see what I'm saying? Look for a real woman that don't sell her body to the streets. Look for a woman that's gonna cook, clean, take care of the family. I'm pretty sure the women in Pattaya, those hookers and hoes in Pattaya, do the same thing there. Yeah, they cook and clean. They taught that they're taught that at a young age. But what I'm telling you guys is that you have to make sure that you are you got to make sure that you are not sleeping with a female that's a hooker or a prostitute, because nothing good could come out of it. You feel me? Nothing good can come out of being with a prostitute, bro. And every single passport, bro, that I came across, they were a prostitute. I'm like, bro, game abroad, bro. You were a prostitute. You were a hooker. And then you got like, what's his name? What's that dude name that I be talking about? I can't think of his goddamn name, man. I don't follow these passport bros like that, man. I forget their names and shit, man. You know, what's that nigga name that went over to Thailand and got with a prostitute and got clowned? What's that nigga name? Somebody put that nigga name in the chat room, man. I can't think of his name. He's the king. He's the king passport, bro, or whatever his name is, bro. You know, and then he didn't want to be part of the passport, bro, movement after he was getting clowned. You know what I'm saying? What's that nigga name? Damn. What's that nigga name? Somebody say something in the chat room, goddammit. Shit. I done forgot his name already. See, I don't follow these niggas like that, bro. I don't be on they jock and stuff like that, bro. I don't be on they nutsack. You know what I'm saying? Oh, with Martin, Aston Martin or something. What's that nigga name? Austin Powers or something like that. Austin something. So he was getting just straight up just dragged through the mud by these 304s. And poor guy, he doesn't have any dick control, and he doesn't have any emotion. He don't have any emotion control. He can't control his emotions. Austin, I can't think of that, but I know his name is Austin something. But he doesn't have emotion control. He doesn't have any dick control because he's fallen in love with these 304s. I just saw him recently on Paul Travels, and he was talking to this 304 like she was a real woman, talking about how many babies does she want. I'm like, bro, why are you talking to this female like she's a real woman? Why are you talking to this female like she's like a real woman, bro? Why are you talking to this? Why are you talking to her like that? Like you're gonna give her babies and stuff? Shut up, man. She's a 304. And he just making black men look so goddamn bad, bro. You know, he making black men supposed to have standards. He making black men look bad. And when I say the reason why he's making black men look bad is because he's trying to wife up 304s. He's out there with his feelings. But then again, he's young, so he's gonna fall into booby traps left and right. And I can't say that like older men will fall into traps left and right. You know what I'm saying? but he's so young, he don't know how to control his emotions and his penis. It's like, wait a minute, bro. You talking about like knocking up a 304, a whore, a female that's selling her body? Like, dude, you're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So you out here, being a passport, bro, and you talking about getting with 304s, wifing up 304s, putting babies inside of 304s and stuff like that. That goes to show your true value. Austin, what's his face, is not a high value dude. He's low value because by his actions, though. What makes you low value is by your actions, bro. You're supposed to knock up high value women, bro. Women who know how to cook, clean, and take care of a house and suck your dick at the same time. He's getting with these low bottom, low budget, uh, 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 low value 304s that everybody can see that this female, that Austin, what's his face, okay, everybody can see that this female is a 304, okay? So he's embarrassing himself, talking about knocking up a 304, talking about how many babies you want. Like, bro, you really gonna say that to a 304? Are you really embarrassing black men out here like this? Because the men of their country, Thai men, are not talking about knocking her up. They're talking about getting rid of her. That's the reason why she's out here selling that pussy, bro. Because the men of her country do not want her. And you shouldn't want her either, bro. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't want her either. She's a whore. She done had so many men that it's not even funny, bro. She done had about 5,000 men inside her vagina from all different parts of the world, bro. And you talking about, I need to wife this female up. And you talking about, I need to put a baby inside this female. Man, you are an embarrassment to the black community, bro. Your standards should be higher than that. The moment you find out she's a 304, you need to just walk away. But no, you high value, man. This is what I call like slave stuff, bro. That's back in the day when the slave masters used to throw out the scraps and the leftovers that they didn't want, and they used to give it to the slaves and stuff. That's that slave mentality, bro. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? That's that slave mentality. You got that slave mentality. You ain't saying no to like leftovers and scraps. You saying yes to them. Give me all the leftovers and scraps you got, master. Master, you need to give me the scraps and leftovers. I'll take them because I'm a sloppy leftover taker. That's what I am. Sloppy seconds, sloppy leftover taker. That's what I am. Yeah, give me all that, man. Give me all that because nobody wants to marry these 304s. And then you come along, you traveling thousands of miles away. You traveling thousands of miles away, talking about, yeah, baby, I'm here to save you from your financial situation. I know you got a kid by somebody else. I'm gonna take care of that. What they call it, a Captain Save a Hoe back in the day, right? What they call them now, simps, right? Right now they call them simps, right? That's the new word for Captain Save a Hoe. Back in the day, you used to call simps Captain Save a Hoes, a guy that would, wear a fucking cape. He would wear a fucking goddamn cape, and he would come out of nowhere and save this female from her bills and stuff. He would come out of nowhere and start paying her bills and shit, start paying for the kid. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call a Captain Save a Hoe. But nowadays they call them simps. SIMP, simps. Okay? That's this dude, man. Coming out of nowhere, paying bills. Like, bro, she's a 304. I don't care, man. I'm paying for everything. That girl, she could suck a mean dick. I'm like, man, Really, bro? You don't care how that look? You don't care how that will make you look in front of everybody? Everybody laughing at you, bro. You don't care about that? I don't care, man. She making me happy. I'm like, okay, bro. Everybody laughing at you. You marrying a 304. You wifing up a three. You wifing up a 304, and you not paying attention to like that. This female is. She's not to be married. I told you about the guy that went to Thailand and he tried to make this woman that was a 304, tried to make her his wife, took her back to the UK, and she got over there. She started seeing all the attention that she wasn't getting in Thailand because after a certain age in Thailand, women past 30 don't get that attention no more, okay, from men. So he took her back to the UK where she was getting a whole lot of attention, but she was like 30, she was like 30 plus, right? She was 30 years plus. So after in Thailand, after a female surpassed 30 years old, she stopped getting attention from males, I mean, especially the men of her country, Thai men. Thai men stopped giving her, attention. All of a sudden, he take her to the UK where there's a bunch of men out there just drooling on her and drooling after her. I'm giving her all kinds of attention that she wasn't getting in Thailand. And then she saw that she could make money off this shit. So she started being a prostitute in his country instead of being a prostitute in her country, because that's how he found her. She was a prostitute in Thailand, and once a prostitute is always a prostitute. You can try to make her a wife or whatever, but don't be surprised if she's in the hooker and hoeing behind your back. You're gonna be one hurt motherfucker. Matter of fact, you're gonna be crying. Man, I can't believe she I can't believe she was fucking other dudes behind my back, man. I was supplying her with all the money and all the food that she needed. Man, I came home, man, and I smelled cum on her breath. You're gonna come home, bro, and you're gonna be crying. Your feelings gonna be hurt, and you're like, man, I provided everything for her, and she still was hoeing behind my back. I'm like, yeah, because you found her that way, bro. Why are you crying, bro? Don't cry now. You should have got you a real woman, a real female that's not selling her body. You have to ask these questions. I tell you, passport bros, you're going over there, you're dealing with these hookers and hoes, and they're gonna hurt your feelings, bro. Just like they hurt Austin Powers or Austin, what's his name, feelings. You know what I'm saying? They hurt it. This nigga fell in all kinds of traps when he went out here. They hurt his feelings. Them 304s, they did not want to be with him. And he's all, hey baby, how many kids you want? Austin, what's his face? How many kids you want? I'm like, bro, you gonna ask a 304 that question, bro? I mean, just go to what's his name channel, bro. He just made himself. He made himself look. I mean, bro, he made himself look like a complete fool. Austin, what's his name? Okay, go by what's his name channel, bro. Go by Travel with Paul channel, and you'll see Austin, bro, just making a complete fool out of himself. Just like, bro, like you gotta separate the hookers and the hoes from the real women, bro. Like, stay away from, number one, if you overseas, you gotta stay away from the tourist areas. If you really want a real woman, bro, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? You want to go to the outside the tourist areas. Stay away from Pattaya. Yeah, it's easy to find sex in Pattaya, but there's no real women out there. There's no housewives out there. So you got to go to a different city. Just stay away from that city and you'll be good. But why do you want to go to Pattaya? I know why. A lot of guys want to go to Pattaya because it's easy pickings. That's why. And everybody likes easy pickings. But there's a cost to come with easy pickings. See what I'm saying? Everybody like easy pickings. That's the reason why they go to Pattaya looking for wives and stuff, and then parade them around like they're real girlfriends. You got like, you know, who else? What's that guy name? Uh, you got Travelversity out there parading his girlfriend around like she's a real woman, but really she's a prostitute slash porn star. You know, you got the travel OG Richie Mack out there traveling out there, uh, parading his girlfriend around like she's a real girlfriend and stuff, or parading her around like she's a real woman. I'm like, bro, these are not real women. These are prostitutes that you have found in Pattaya, and now you paying her and her family to stay away from them bars. Because don't get me wrong, them women out there in Pattaya, they're pretty and stuff like that, but they're hookers, they're whores, bro. You see what I'm saying? So you go to where all the easy pickings is. You know what I'm saying? Because it is easy pickings in Thailand. You can go get a girlfriend really quickly. Like within the first like couple of weeks, you can have a girlfriend. But you paying her though. You paying her to stay away from the bars. You're paying her family. You're sending money to her family. Okay, that's not a real relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then it's based on just being, you know, it's just a transactional relationship. And don't get me wrong, if you want to do that, go ahead and do that shit, man. But don't be surprised if all of a sudden she's fucking other dudes for money behind your back. I'm saying you can't turn them into housewives. Because the reason why I say that you can't turn a hooker into a housewife, and I tell this time and time again, is that these women are addicted to the fast money that they make. So they taking their clothes off for only 15, 20 minutes and making a few $100s just like that with a snap of a finger. You see what I'm saying? So they get addicted to that fast life, that fast money. Like I said, the guy that went to Thailand took his girl back to the UK and she was hooker and hoeing behind his back because she missed that money. And she saw that she could make more money in the UK than she could in her own country, which is Thailand. So you can't turn these hoes into housewives, man. That's why you gotta ask a female when you meet her, bro. And you go to Thailand, you meet her. Hey, are you a prostitute? Are you a hooker? Are you a bar girl? And if she say yes, you gotta run away from her. Run away. Run away as fast as you can, bro. You see what I'm saying? So you got passport bros, they parade these women around like they're real women. I'm like, that's not a real woman, bro. You can't fool me, bro. You met her in a massage parlor. You got the travel OG talking about, man, they don't discriminate. Yeah, nigga, they don't discriminate because they're in a desperate situation. You see what I'm saying? They in a desperate situation. So here you come with your desperate ass. Desperate, can't get a woman ass. And you come over here, you go to Thailand, and these women are just using your ass. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Even let me tell you something, bro. You don't have to be with the most beautiful woman in the world, bro. Just make sure she's not a prostitute. You see what I'm saying? You know, make sure she's at least a 6 looks. She got to be at least a 6. Stop getting these bottom barrel women that are like 3s and 4s in looks. You know, I feel like a lot of guys out there, they care more about the body, especially black men. When they go to Thailand, they care more about the body than the face. I'm like, bro, the face is important too. Why are you getting these women that are like busted in the face, but they got nice bodies and stuff? Like what's his name? Richie Mack, the travel OG. His woman, to me, she got like a She's a 5 in the face, and she's a 6 in the body. It's like, bro, you could have did better than that. And then you got uh, a game abroad. His girl is a 4, bro. Her face is not good at all. But the only thing that's good on her, man, is her booty. She got a nice butt. That's about it. But to a high value man, a man who has some type of value and got some respect about himself, he gonna say, hey man, I need the face to be good too. You see what I'm saying? So these guys are just in love with just the free putang that these women are giving them, man. These women are giving them access to sex. And that's all they care about. But I'm like, bro, what if we knock her up? Your kids are gonna be not looking too hot, bro. And then you gotta explain to your kids why your mother was a 304. Imagine you knock up a 304, or you marry a 304, you have children with her, and then what you gonna tell your kids, bro? You see what I'm saying? Was you gonna tell your kids that your mother was a 304? I met your mother in the bar scene where she was selling her body. And imagine your kid gonna look like really? My mother was a 304? My mother was a hooker? My mother was a prostitute? Imagine if you grew up knowing that your mother was a prostitute. How would you feel if your mother was a prostitute? And we all know, yeah, exactly, David Campbell. We all know that was it North Carolina? I'm sorry. We all know that David Campbell was desperate because he's a crippled, bro. So you gotta give him a pass because he's a crippled. We gotta give David Campbell a pass. He can't walk. So yeah, he's not gonna get the most beautiful woman in the world, bro. It's better than what he could get in the States. That girl Rose, the woman that he with, it's better than what he can get in the States. You see what I'm saying? We gotta give him a pass because he's a crippled. But that's not a real relationship either, man. That's a what can you do for me financially relationship. Because if David Campbell was here in the US, he would be an incel just like that. I don't see her hugging on the man, kissing on the man all the time, man. That shit is phony, it's fake. Even though she try to play it off and like, I really love him, I really love him. No, you don't. You love the $100 that he sent to your family every month. David Campbell sent about $100 every single goddamn month to her family, sending them $100. $100 in the Filipino dollar, that's a lot of money, man. They getting drunk every single goddamn night and eating good on that shit. So he's helping the family out. That's the reason why she's with her. I mean, he's with her. I mean, or she's with him. I mean, he's helping the family out. He said it himself. He said he was sending money to her family, bro. Because I used to follow them a lot. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's a transactional relationship, man. She don't really love him like that. Or maybe, she got used to him, and over time she developed feeling for him. But in the beginning, it wasn't, And the thing is, when he died, that house go to her and the family, man. You know what I'm saying? So he said it himself that the money and everything that he has, including that house, when he dies, goes to her. And right now, David Campbell, he's on his last legs. He ain't gonna live too long. You know what I'm saying? He probably got like less than 10 years left. That's about it. You know? Hell yeah, she waiting for him to tap out so she can get that house, and the family can move into that house, and you know what I'm saying, they can have that house. But it's better to give the house to them anyway. You don't want to get killed for the house. Just like what's the name? What's that dude name? Sunshine Shoulders. He told his woman in the Philippines that she could have that house. It's her house. If something happened between him and her, it's her house. He don't want to get killed for the house. What if somebody in her family wanted to take her out, wanted to take him out? What if somebody, what if somebody in the family decided that he was worth more dead than alive? So he said to himself, he said, "Hey, I built this house for her. That was it. It's your house, not mine." So that's a smart way to do it, bro, because you don't want to like lose your life over a house. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to be worth more alive than dead, and that's true. If we go over there and you build a house for some of these Thai women or these Filipino women, it's their house. Let them have the house. Don't like say, "Oh well, it's my house. It's in my name." No, let them have the house, bro. You're not worth. It's not worth being dead over. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, no family members, they be thinking like, "What? He's worth more dead than alive? Let's kill him now, and we can get that house." Like, no. When I build this house, it's for you and your family. If something happened, I could get my ass back on the plane, go back to America. You can keep this house. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I applaud David Campbell for, the only thing I applaud him for is like he's not with a 304. Okay, he's not with a female that's that's a hooker or a prostitute. That girl Rose, the female that he with, she's not a prostitute. She's not. That's what you're supposed to do, bro. When you go over to these countries, make sure you get a female that's not a prostitute. I'm trying to get you passport bros up on game. Stop being so goddamn desperate and stop picking women with your dick and start picking women based on your brain. You passport bros, you going over there picking women just based off your dick. Like, well, can she cook? Can she clean? Is she a whore? Is she a prostitute? You see what I'm saying? Those are the questions, you know, those are the questions that you gotta ask yourself. You know, how David Campbell met her. David Campbell met her online, man. This is what I heard, man. I followed them for a while. I followed David Campbell, and his wife Rose for a minute. And he met her online. And he came from all the way from the US just to be with her. She was in the province. She was poor. You know what I'm saying? Meeting David Campbell for her was a come up because he had that disability check. And the disability check go a long way in the Philippines, man. You know what I'm saying? That disability check is like what? $3,000 a month? That's a lot of money in the Philippines, man. If you got $3,000 coming in every single goddamn month, man, you balling. That's why when you see her, she got the little white dog. She got nice clothes on now. Before David Campbell, she wasn't dressed in nice clothes like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like Sunshine Shoulders, his woman wasn't dressed in nice clothes when they first met each other. Nah, he came in, he saved the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? He came in, he saved the day. Got her out of poverty. And you know what? I applaud that, man. There's nothing wrong with saving a woman from poverty as long as she's not a hooker or a whore, a prostitute, a 304. You know what I'm saying? I got I got nothing against saving a woman from poverty. But it's the way you doing it, though. You making yourself look bad by trying to wife up a 304, a hooker, a prostitute. You see what I'm saying? You know, hell yeah, she was the honey trap. I call it the honey trap. A lot of dudes gotta understand these women in other countries, they waiting for your ass to come over there, bro, so they can get that money, man. You see what I'm saying? They know you horny and you desperate, so they take advantage of your ass. A lot of guys, a lot of females or dudes over talking about, man, you know, you taking advantage of these poor girls. It's the other way around. They taking advantage of these passport bros going over there, man. You feel me? You know. So, number one, bro, control your dick. When you go to these countries and you want to get married to these women, you have to make sure you find you know you find out she's a hooker or a hoe, man. You know, you gotta make sure she's not that. Then once you find out she's not a hooker or a hoe, then you can start the process of being in a relationship with her. Okay, then getting to know the female. Don't settle for hookers, man, and prostitutes. That's what you don't want to do. And then you gotta say no to these females, bro. Just say no. You a prostitute? You a hooker? Just say no, and move on to the next. Cause that's something that you do not want. These are not regular women, bro. They've been through so many men. They'll be laughing at you, man, online. Oh, this nigga, travel abroad. He's with a 304. She's not a real woman. And the thing is, it's so easy. Just say no. Go to the next city, bro. Look for a real woman at a library or a supermarket or something, and spark up a conversation with these females. Get to know them good before you start parading them around like they're real women and shit. See, a lot of guys, they don't got that dick control like I said, man. Dick control is important because you're trying to find the right one. You're trying to find that right girl. You don't want to just take just any old thing that the cat dragged in. You know what I'm saying? Then it becomes you're desperate. So when you're in a desperate mode, right, you start picking any old thing. I want her. Come on. It don't matter if she's too short, because a lot of them females are 5'1" or 5 foot, and that's too short. So then you have babies with these females. Then you create short children and shit. Like me, I'm good with a female. She gotta be at least 5'6", 5'7", bro. Create the standards for yourself. Get your money together so you can create standards. If I go over with the bag, man, I can be picky as all I want. Oh no, you need to be this tall, baby. You 5 foot? No, I'm good, baby. That's too short. 5 foot is too short. You need to be 5'6", 5'7". I'm 5'10". And then if she meets your requirements, and then you give her the shot, okay? You turn that shit around. Females, they're always talking about height. Like that 304 that I was with the other night. Talk about, I usually be with a man that's like 6 foot, but you're cute, so I'll make an exception to the rule for you. I mean, she didn't say that, but that's basically what she said, man. Because we was kissing and shit, right? And she was just like, I usually be with a guy that's like 6 foot something. And I was getting mad, even though I was drunk. I was getting mad. I was like, this bitch said this to my face that she normally go after dude that's 6 foot, but she with me right now. I told some of these bitches, I'm like, look, don't ever tell a man that you usually go after 6 foot motherfuckers. I said that bitch straight up, go with your 6 foot motherfuckers. Go with them. You see what I'm saying? Go with the 6 foot motherfuckers. Don't be trying to, don't be trying to talk that shit to me. Nah, fuck all that, bro. That's what made me mad with that female, man.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not that tall, bro. I'm like 5'9", 5'10", somewhere around there, man. Because I guess she liked my face or whatever. She gonna give me a shot. I told you guys, the shorter you are as a man, the more it becomes about your face. That's why I grew the beard, man. Cause I know females like beards and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know females like beards, so I grew the beard, and now I'm getting more attention because I got the beard. I don't even trim my beard. I just let it grow out. You know what I'm saying? But you guys gotta learn standards. You gotta know how to walk away when you don't want to, when you don't have it your way. You know what I'm saying? You go to Thailand, you go to the Philippines, you find out the female is the 304. You gotta walk away from her, bro. Just walk away. Oh, you're a 304. I'm done. I'm done. You a 304? Okay, I'm done. Just like I ghosted the 304 the other night. Talking about, I usually go for guys who are like 6 foot. And then what happened was, while we was talking, right? This dude that was 6'4" walked through the door, and she was looking at him, and that made me more mad. So I walk up to the guy that was 6'4", right? And I asked him, I was like, bro, how tall are you? How tall you is? 6'4". But I was drunk at the time. I was playing around. It was all fun and games and shit, right? So I went back and I was like, yeah, he's 6'4". Ooh, he's 6'4", really? I'm like, man, bitch, you over here talking to me. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you normally date guys that's over 6 feet tall. No, I'm not that tall. And she was like, well, you're taller than me. That's what's most important. I was like, shut up. I left that bitch at the other bar. She got too drunk. I told you guys this shit already. I done told this story 100 times. She got too drunk, and I left her at the bar, bro. I sent her a text. I'm like, you got too drunk, and I left your ass at the bar. She got so drunk that she didn't even recognize me when I was trying to call her from a distance. So I said, fuck that bitch, bro. Fuck that bitch. She's a 304 anyway. All the guys in there was laughing. You know, when I went in there, I don't want to be the laughing stock, so I stopped calling her. I'm the type of guy that I go with the crowd, bro. Like, if I find out that you a 304 and everybody else know that you a 304, I'll stop talking to you. I might hit it one time, and then after that, I'll toss it, man. Because there's nothing to wife up with a 304, bro. She's a 304. She's loose. And she went both ways, bro. I saw her tongue kiss the bartender, and I'm sitting there drunk. I'm like, look at this shit. And I was just kissing on her, and she kissing the bartender. That bitch is loose as hell, bro. She is not marriage material. And then in the process, she was telling me that she was messing with a married man. She gonna tell a man that she just met that she was messing with a married man. See, this is the reason why you don't wife up 304s. The bitch is everywhere, man. She go both ways. She messing with a married man. She's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? She's a 304, bro. At her finest, bro. You feel me? You know. Yeah, I left her there. Yeah, because she was a 304, bro. And she was pissing me off, telling me, I usually date men that are like 6 foot 2, 6'3", but I like you because you got a nice face, you got nice skin, you got a nice smile. So, and you're taller than me, because she was like what, 6 foot? No, she was 5'2". She was way shorter than me, man. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, that's the same thing my ex-girlfriend told me. You're taller than me, so that's all I care about. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, shut up. You're making me mad. Don't ever tell a man that you usually go for taller dudes, man. We don't like that shit.
Wait.
That made me mad. Even though I was drunk, I was still getting mad. And I left her there, man. I left her there. Like, you don't never get drunk when you got like a company, when you company with a motherfucker, you know. Don't ever get drunk like that in front of your company, man. And she apologized the next day. She sent me a text talking about, well, I'm sorry for what I did. And it's already too late now, bitch. I done got a negative vibe about you. I can't be with a woman like that. You know, I don't even want to have sex with her. That's how bad it is, though, bro. I don't even want to have sex with that female. No, I'll keep my dick in my... Thank you very much. Some female in here talking about, you left her in a vulnerable state? I'm like, because she pissed me off. Don't ever tell a man that you normally date taller dudes, but I'll get with you because maybe you got a nice smile or something like that. I do got a nice smile, man. I do got a nice smile. But don't ever tell a man that he would get pissed off. I was getting pissed off in the moment. I stopped chatting with her. I ghosted her. I ghosted that female, man. I breadcrumb ghosted her. What they call it, breadcrumbing? Breadcrumbing ghosting, where you give her a little bit. Maybe you might like her pics. Maybe you might send her this one text. She send you one text. You send her one text back. You know, I ghosted her, bro. Hell, I've been ghosted a couple of times. So, you know, somebody got to get ghosted. You know what I'm saying? So I ghosted her. I stopped talking to her. I don't talk to her now. This is other female I've been talking to. I've been texting her. That's about it. But I don't want no 304 like that, bro. And plus, you know, I wasn't that attracted to her, so it was easy to like let it go. You see what I'm saying? She was a 304, man. She was kissing on a woman, bro. Like, I was like, man. I mean, I like that. I like when females get together with each other, but I was so drunk that I was just like, nah, I'm good. Nah. Nah. But I gotta go, man. You guys have a good night, man. You guys stay safe and shit, man. I'm about to get ready and go to sleep and shit. I go to sleep early. What time is it? It's about 9 o'clock. I go to sleep on Sunday nights early, so get ready for the next day. You guys have a good night, man. You guys stay safe and stuff, and stay away from the 304s in all countries. You know what I'm saying? Don't be wifing up no 304. It'll never happen. Get a real woman, bro, that really love you and care about you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, a woman who's not a whore. What did Ludacris say? I want a woman. I want a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. That's what you want, bro. A lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed. You guys have a good night. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.